So today I am going to teach you the first chapter of your biology subject, which is the leaf. So before we discuss about the leaf, I would like to tell you some important thing about the plant. Basically, plant has two systems. These two systems are number one, shoot system, and number two is root system. So I will draw a diagram. With that you will be able to understand the shoot system, about the shoot system and about the root system. So here we have a diagram of plant where this is the root and this entire part is the shoot system, and this is the root system. So let us understand the meaning of shoot system and the root system. Simply we can say that the part of plant which is above the soil, or the aerial part of the plant, is called shoot system, which includes leaf, stem and flower, fruits also. And the part of plant which grows inside the soil and that grows towards the gravity is called root system. So the root of plant helps in absorption of water and minerals, whereas the leaf helps in photosynthesis and transpiration. So there are various functions is there which is performed by the plant. We'll discuss it later. Now we'll discuss about the parts of plant. So as you can see in this diagram, the parts of plants are flower, leaf, stem and root. So we divide these parts into two groups. Number one is vegetative part, and number two is reproductive part. Vegetative part include, as I told you, leaf, stem and root. Whereas reproductive part includes flower. So now we'll discuss about the leaf. So we will start with its definition first. So the definition of leaf would be: it is a thin, green, flat and broad part of the plant which arises from the node which is located on the stem. So we will write the thin, green, flat and broad part of the plant which arises from the node which is located on the stem. So we will try to understand the different meaning word meaning which is used in this definition with a diagram. So I'm going to draw the diagram of a leaf now. So this is a leaf, and this is the stem, and this part is called node, which is located on the stem. So we can say the leaf is the thin, green, flat and broad part of the plant which arises from the node which is located on the stem. So here this is the stem, this is the node, and this is the leaf. Now we'll discuss about few important point related to leaf. As we know, leaf perform some vital processes, and one of them is photosynthesis. And the meaning of photosynthesis is production of food by the plant by using sunlight and raw materials. So you might have studied about the photosynthesis in your previous class, so we will discuss it later on. So one by one we will study its important points. So number one is it performs photosynthesis for the production of food. So this is the reason why we say leaf is the kitchen of plant. So we can say therefore leaf is called the kitchen of plant. So next term which is related to leaf is why leaf appears green in color. It is because a pigment called chlorophyll. You might have heard about this pigment. Chlorophyll is a pigment which is green colored pigment and present in the leaf. So this is the reason why leaf appears green in color, because of this chlorophyll. Leaf looks green due to presence of a green color pigment called chlorophyll. So chlorophyll has the ability to convert light energy into chemical energy. So now we will discuss about the importance of chlorophyll. As I told you, chlorophyll is a green pigment which is present in the leaf, and it helps in a process called photosynthesis. So what it actually does in the leaf is it converts the light energy which comes from the sun into chemical energy, that is glucose. So I will explain you this with a equation. So what happens in this process? Plant takes raw materials like carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide plant takes from the atmosphere and water from the soil. So by using these two raw materials, carbon dioxide and water, they make glucose. And for this process, chlorophyll plays an important role in the presence of sunlight. And in this process, apart from making food, that is glucose, plant also releases a gas which is called oxygen. So our next topic is parts of leaf. So to learn about the parts of leaf in a better way, I would like to draw a diagram of leaf. Okay, so we'll start with the first part of the leaf, which is lamina. So lamina is the broad green part of the leaf. This one is the lamina. This broad green part of the leaf is called lamina. So this entire broad part of the leaf is lamina. So how we'll write the definition of lamina? How we'll write about the lamina? It is the green broad part of the leaf. So the importance of lamina is to collect sunlight for the process of photosynthesis. Now the next part of the leaf is petiole. So petiole is a stalk which attaches the leaf to the main stem. So here this structure is called petiole. So what we'll write about the petiole? The stalk which attaches the leaf to the main or to the stem. So this structure is called petiole. This is also called as leaf stalk. Now the next part of the leaf is midrib. So midrib is the linear structure which goes along the length of the leaf. This linear structure that goes along the length of leaf from the base to the apex. So this part of the leaf is called midrib. So how we'll write about this? It is the thick linear structure. It is the thick linear structure that goes along the length of leaf. Next we have veins. So veins are the thin and fine structure which come out from the midrib, or that arises from the midrib. So this structure is called vein. And you might have seen from the vein again very fine structure arises like this. So this structure is called veinlets. So now we'll learn the importance or the significance of vein and veinlets. Vein and veinlets has basically two function. Number one is they provide support to the leaf, and they help in transport of nutrients from the leaf to entire part of the plant with the help of two conducting tissue, which is xylem and phloem. So you will learn about these two conducting tissue in higher classes. So veins are basically a structure which arises from the midrib, and veinlets are the structure which arises from the vein itself. So their function or their significance is they provide support to the leaf and also helps in transport of in the transport of nutrients from the leaf to the other part of the plant. Now two more parts are left. We'll study about that two parts also. Next is the leaf base. So this structure, this part of the leaf, this part, the lower part of the lamina, is called leaf base. So I will write about this. The lowest part of the lamina or leaf blade, because lamina is also called as leaf blade, is called leaf base. Last one is leaf apex and leaf margin. This top part of the leaf is called leaf apex, and the edges of the leaf, this edges of the leaf is called leaf margin. Our next topic is types of leaf. So the two major types of leaves we need to study in this chapter. Number one is a simple leaf and number two is compound leaf. So one by one we will study about the simple leaf. We'll get to know about the compound leaf and simple leaf. So we'll start with the simple leaf first. So simple leaf, if the lamina is not divided into small lobes, that type of leaf is called simple leaf. So I will draw a diagram to make you understand about the simple leaf. So this is a simple leaf where lamina, this is the lamina, is not divided into small lobes. Example of this type of leaf is the leaf of mango, then maple also. One thing which I need to tell you, you might have seen the leaf of maple or papaya. The structure is quite different, their lamina is quite different from this. There you will see the incisions along the edges of the lamina. So this incision or cut do not reach up to the midrib. This incision or cut do not reach up to the midrib, so it comes under simple leaf. Now we will study about the compound leaf. So in compound leaf you will see the lamina is divided into small lobes. And that small lobes look like small leaf, and that small leaf is called leaflets. So in compound leaf you will see the leaflets where the lamina is divided into small leaf-like structure, but the mid-rib remain same, which is in the middle. This is the mid-rib. This is the mid-rib and this is the petiole. You might have seen the leaf of rose, the leaf of neem, they comes under compound leaf. So how will write the definition of simple leaf and compound leaf? The leaf in which lamina is not divided into small lobes is called simple leaf. Example, I told you, mango, then maple also. So many examples you can get. And next one is compound leaf. it is very easy to define. The leaf in which lamina is divided into lobes that look like small leaf. So this small leaf is basically leaf. Now the next topic we have is venation. So we need to understand the meaning of venation. So venation is the arrangement of veins over the lamina. So the definition would be the arrangement of vein or veins over the lamina is called venation. So according to the arrangement of veins all over the lamina, the venation could be of two types. Number one is reticulate venation, and the number two is parallel venation. So try to understand with the diagram. So these are the two types of leaf in which you can see the different venation or the arrangement of veins. So this type of leaf has reticulate venation, and this type of leaf has parallel venation. So as you can see in the diagram, in reticulate venation, the vein are arranged in either wave-like or network-like over the lamina. So this type of arrangement of vein is called reticulate venation, and if the veins are arranged which is parallel to one another or each other over the lamina, so this type of arrangement of vein is called parallel venation. So how we'll write the definition of reticulate venation? The arrangement of veins in either web-like or network-like all over the lamina, then this arrangement is called reticulate venation. Example, we can write that leaf of mango again, and guava, etc. Now we'll write the definition of parallel venation. So how we'll write the arrangement of veins parallel to one another over the lamina. So this type of arrangement of vein is called parallel venation. Example, we can write the leaf of maize and banana. So I hope students you have understood the definition of leaf, the parts of leaf and the types of leaf